Hi everyone, Swanky Markets with the outlook for Wednesday, the 30th of June 2010, almost July. Okay, good day all in all. Had one loss, we'll come to that in a minute. It is part of the game. So just move on. When you get a loss, I do quite like getting a loss sometimes because it keeps your feet firmly on the ground, but we'll talk about that in a little while when we get to that pair. Okay, so if you don't know why price moves so much in one direction today, its reports came out overnight while I was asleep that China's economy is slowing down. Now that does affect Asian currencies. It does. Also, with the euro, you have rumours that Greece will default, and on Thursday, the European banks have to pay back the European Central Bank just over $500 billion. They were given all that money a year ago. Time is up. They got to pay it back on Thursday, which we are being told over the wires that they don't have. Then to top that, the only major news we had today to do with America, it was to do with American confidence, was worse. And so price kept going in the same direction, risk aversion. Now the yens are gaining strength, as we all know. They may soon gain a lot more. Since February 2010, the S&P has been forming a head and shoulder pattern. Should this break, then it will drag the yens with them, along with a lot of indices around the globe, so keep an eye on that. And tomorrow the news starts to build momentum. Tomorrow Thursday, then Friday, non-farm payroll. So have your calendars ready. It starts at 7 a.m. with GBP news, so I'll be ready to go at 6:45 a.m. It's nationwide HPI tomorrow, and news on the wires is house prices are going up in the UK, so that should be good for this pound, the only pair that really did not fall today. Okay, the pound dollar came back to 15011, which is 61. Well, 15019 is 61.8, so just spiked through that again today. If we go to the 4 hour, you will see it's on the 4 hour 61.8 of the fib is 15013. It got to 11 second time this week, and then it kind of took off there again. So I did say I was bullish. Big GBP news in the morning. I've said 15200 is the big line. It's the massive line. It's 76.4 of the fib. It's the last line in the sand. A lot of traders will be looking to see how price. It's where this 38.2 is. I draw my fibs backwards, as you all know. Oh, sorry, it's not. It's here. It's just below it on the red. For some reason I've colored it different. It's here, 15205. So a lot of traders will be looking at this level, 15200, see how price reacts. Should price close above this on the daily, we are technically in an uptrend. But don't forget, as I said to you last night, just above here, just above 15300, we've got the 200 EMA on the daily. That will bounce, and it may send price back to here before it goes further up. There will be 50 pips on this. So be careful in the news tomorrow. It will, I'm personally, if it gets back here tomorrow, if the news is good and it starts to go long tomorrow, I may try and get in it long. I don't know, I doubt it. I think I'll just see how price reacts here. We've got to break this trend line here as well, which may keep it down tomorrow. It'll all be news related on this pair. So 15200 is what I'm looking at on this pair, see how price reacts. The euro dollar, price did break down today. It broke through the monthly 200 EMA. It did retest on the 4 hour. I don't know who got it, if any of you got it, but it did retest on the 4 hour and has now come away again. Right, and then look where, if we go to the daily, look where it found support. What I was telling you last night about this level here, which was support, resistance, support, came down, found support right to the pip. Counter trend traders were there to get some pips. So I said to be careful. Should price get back up tomorrow to 12254, that'll be a nice place to short it, but bearing in mind you've only got 100 pips down to there, but 100 pips to 100 pips. But also look, the 8 is now about to cross the 21. It has not crossed yet. It is looking like it is. MACD is below the 0 line. Stocks are further down. Bollinger Bands are pointing down here, but they're also going up there. We'll have to see how these react at market close. The candle closed tonight. So should price get back up here to 122.54, that's where I would short it tomorrow. What else have we got? The Swissy. Swissy's been held up here. This is the weekly 255, I think. The weekly 55 EMA. It's also the daily 365. holding price up, and this 200 held it down today. Came back and retested 10887 today and has now fallen away. The Bollinger Bands are wide open. If the euro is going to go down, this should go up, but as we know, the S&B said they're not going to get involved anymore, but I am waiting to see what they do. This has deflated like a deflated balloon, I said to you, since they said they won't get involved anymore. So I want to see what they do. There's a lot of choppy waters when this breaks down through here. If you are going to go short on this, should it close below here and we get a retest and you want to go short, this could be a bumpy ride down through this, so be very careful. And likewise, I would keep a tight stop on this just in case the S&B say they want to come back in and shoot it up. So be very, very careful with that pair. The dollar yen, let me get the dollar yen. The dollar yen has broken down. Now it is below this area. If it was to, it's doubtful it will close back up above 88.95 tonight, but you never know. It's at 88.54 now. This, if it does, this is known as what is known as a double bottom, but it is doubtful it will do that. So what will we happen tomorrow? Well, the move continued down today. Let's go to the 4 hour. Really just came down, finally broke down 89.45. As this was there last night and then fell away. So we didn't get a retest of this lower here, so I don't know if anybody's in it or not, but we didn't get the retest. Where would you go tomorrow? Well, should price close here, this would be ideal. If it got back up here, I'd love it, but I very much doubt it will tomorrow. 88.95 is where I would look to go short tomorrow, but the stocks are just starting to turn here, so I just want to see what they look like at candle close tonight. 89 or 88, yeah, 89 is where I would watch that pair tomorrow. The euro yen, okay, the euro yen also broke down today. This was last night. This was Asia. The yens, when the news came out about China, didn't get a retest, so no pullback. I doubt we will get back up to 89.25, 89.50 tomorrow. Not sure. If it closes above 108.06 tonight, it's at 107.92, then it is also considered a double bottom, which is over. You can see over here it is also considered on the daily. Let's go to the daily, you'll see what I mean. If it closes above here, this area there, but I very much doubt. No, I've got that wrong. Sorry guys, it's late in the day. It's gone 11 p.m. If it closes above 108.82, but I very much doubtful that will happen. It's 106. It's 90 pips away. I'd say doubt it. Our Bollinger Bands are opening. Our stocks across. MACD is lower. This baby's going down. There's no doubt about it. So tomorrow, if we get back to 109, with this area here, I would love to short it there tomorrow. Should it close below 108.06 tonight, then look for that resistance. So if it closes, if it gets back to 109, which is up here, just above that line there, or if it closes below here, so this area there, what I would do is I would just draw a little rectangle like that. Alright, those of you who don't do this, if you're looking for an area where you want to short in, and then in here you can see the dates and the times you want to put it in for the length and the value, the high and the low that you want to put in. So I would put in here, quickly run through it with you. I would put in here 109 000, and I said the other level I was looking for was, where is it, 108, 108.44, 44. I would look in that area tomorrow to short, should price close where it is now. Aussie dollar yen, another pair that just took off today. It is now, this is the weekly 200 EMA. Looks like it's going to close below it. So where tomorrow? It did find support at 75.50 earlier, but looks like it's below that now. Yeah, found support here earlier, took a while to get through, got through, came back up and retested, has now moved away a little bit. So how to play it? Well, you could do the MPB method. That's if this wick is no more than 15%. As we know the rules, but be careful, the weekly 365 is just below, so price may find some support there. It won't be that powerful because it's already tested it and been pushed away. So I would it might spend some time getting through it. Stocks are low, going down. MACD's a lower low. This is definitely going down. So this should break, but it may take some time. Should price get to 70? If price closes down here, this area is where I would look to short it tomorrow. That is between 75, 75, 75.